Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on sine ratio. Any introduction to trigonometry starts with three main functions. They are, the first function is sine theta, and the abbreviation is sine theta. You don't have to write the E. The second one is cosine theta. The abbreviation is cos theta. The third function is tangent of theta, and the abbreviation is tan theta. In this video, we will begin by explaining the meaning of sine theta. In the diagram to the right, we have drawn a right-angled triangle with the appropriate labels. We saw this in the previous video. So we have theta. We've decided to place theta there. Once that angle is positioned, that is the opposite side, that is the adjacent side, and that's the hypotenuse, which is always opposite the right angle. Sine theta is defined by a special ratio as follows. Sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. So basically that's all it is. It's just the ratio of that opposite side over the hypotenuse. And that's basically the definition of sine theta. We can use this formula to find the lengths of unknown sides in a right-angled triangle when we are given the appropriate information. The next slide has some examples. So this is how we use sine theta to find unknown lengths of sides in a right-angled triangle. So find the value of b in the following triangle. If we remember, the definition of sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. There's theta, which is 30 degrees in this case. The opposite side is b, and the hypotenuse is 8 centimetres. So we have to find that side there, because that's what the question is, to find the value of b. So if we remember from the definition, sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse, which is b over 8. Of course, that's the opposite. And of course, that's the hypotenuse, which is opposite the right angle. So sine 30 equals b over 8. If we multiply both sides by 8 centimetres, we get b equals sine 30 times 8. At this level in Year 9, you should know exactly what this means. So to remove the denominator, just multiply both sides by 8 centimetres, and that gives us b equals sine 30 by 8. That's just a shortened way of doing it. I haven't gone through all the working, because at the Year 9 level you should understand this. Using your calculator, you can work out that sine theta is 0.5. That's just calculator work, so you don't have to do anything in your head. You just put this information into the calculator, 30 degrees, press the sine button, and it gives you 0.5 times 8 centimetres. So half of 8 is 4. So basically, b is 4 centimetres. And we've solved b by using trigonometry, and in this particular case, the sine rule. Second example. Find the value of w in the following triangle, 2 decimal places. So the answer will be in 2 decimal places. Again, sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, so you always have to remember that. This time we have the theta, or the angle, is 50 degrees, so obviously that's the opposite, and there's the hypotenuse. So sine 50 is w over 10, because it's opposite over hypotenuse. Multiply both sides by 10, which gives you w equals sine 50 times 10 centimetres. If we work this out using our calculator, and then we multiply by 10, so the calculator will do all this for you, the answer is 7.66 centimetres. Now the answer on the screen of the calculator will be much longer, but because I've said 2 decimal places, that is the actual answer. And you'll see that once you see the long answer on the screen, you'll see straight away that 7.66 is the correct answer to 2 decimal places. So this video has introduced us to the sine rule and basically the sine function, where we've seen that sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, and we can use this very important rule or this very important function or definition to find the lengths of an unknown side in a right angle triangle when we're given the angle and the hypotenuse. It's a very, very powerful function indeed.